Hey friends, what's going on? This is David Potts with Song Notes and a quick lesson tonight where I'm going to show you how to play the brand new song from Camila Cabello. It's called All These Years. Now, this is going to be a quick one because you only need 4 chords for pretty much the entire song. It just repeats, right? So what that turns into is a nice little cyclical practice exercise you can do, even if you're not concerned with the lyrics or memorizing the verses or any of that stuff. There's lots of just good technique you can sort of pull away from this progression. So let's dive on in. As always, remember to check out playsongnotes.com for the notes and the tabs for this lesson, for all my other lessons if you want to follow along later and sort of add this to your practice bag of tricks, okay? So first up, we're going to be in standard tuning, no capo. All right, how about that? And the 4 chords we're going to need would look like this. So for the F sharp minor 7, it would look like that, but we're only playing the 6th string, 4th string, and 3rd string. Okay, so there's no need to bar if we're only doing those 3 strings. What we can do instead is put our ring and pinky down on the 3rd and 4th string, okay, and our middle finger down on the 6th string. Okay, so that's 6th, 4th, and 3rd strings, and we're on the 2nd fret for each string. Okay, so put your fingers in that position, use your thumb, index, and middle finger on your right hand, and just pluck those, get a good, nice, clean sound, okay? And once you have that, we'll move to our 2nd chord, which is a B. Now, normally B would be this scary bar chord, but we're gonna simplify it because we only need the 5th string, 2nd string, and 3rd string. So we're gonna use our index finger here, 2nd string of the 5th string, and then our ring and pinky on the 4th fret of the 2nd and 3rd strings. Okay, so together that sounds like this. Okay, and again, you want to get a nice clean sound before you move on. Okay, so starting at the beginning, we have our F sharp minor 7, we have our B, and now we're going to go to a C sharp minor. So we're just going to slide up 2 frets, okay? And we're going to keep our ring finger where it is, and we're going to put our middle finger down on the 2nd string on the 5th fret. Okay, so this is our C sharp minor. It's 4th fret, 5th string, 6th fret, and 5th fret on the 3rd and 2nd string respectively, okay? All right, so now again we have this, this, and this, okay? Then we're just going back down to an E major, which is nice and easy, right? So basically, I put my hand in the E major position, even though we're only playing the 6th string, 3rd, and 2nd strings, okay? So those are the 4 chords you need. Now, you play them in that order, and initially, don't worry about the timing. Just do each chord sort of for the same amount of time, get comfortable, move to the next chord. And that would sound like this. So this doesn't necessarily sound like the song yet, right? But what this is teaching you is basically to transition between the chords at an even rate, which is really important before you get to some of the more advanced elements, okay? So next up, what I want to bring in is practicing this sort of acoustic slap, right? Where we're going to slap the strings to sort of mute the sound, because that's part of the, the key characteristic of the song is the. You hear that? So here's what I'm going to recommend initially to do is practice going from the 1st to 2nd chord, but put the slap in between, okay? So specifically the. Do it again, right? So what I'm doing there is I'm playing that 1st chord, then I'm bringing my right hand down and just sort of making a light fist and hitting the strings, okay? And it's going to kill this sort of sustained ringing sound you get, so do it a few times, all right? And then another one to practice is going from the C sharp minor to the E. Do it again. Key to this slap when you're practicing initially is you want to sort of bring in a chord change with it, and that's sort of what I'm suggesting here, right? But next up, let's look at the counting, and really what we're going to have here is a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you're going to notice that this slapping happens on the 2 and the 4 counts. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so if we were to play it, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so on and so forth, right? And the key when you're practicing this initially is just take it slow. There's no need to rush it. You don't want to rush into mistakes, okay? So really slow, that would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2. You get the idea, right? It's kind of tricky, but give it some practice and you'll be in good shape. Now in the chorus, I think this F sharp minor 7 turns into an A, but the same exact principles apply, where you're going to play the 5th string, 2nd and 3rd string, or 3rd and 2nd string, right? And you go from the A to the B to the C sharp minor back to the E. So again. So really, that's what you're going to use for pretty much the entire song. And I just wanted to get this lesson out. The song just dropped, it's brand new, and you might be wanting to know how to play it. So here you go. But I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what questions you have and what other songs you'd like me to do lessons for. But most importantly, remember to check out my website if you want the notes and tabs for this, and hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend. And that's about it for tonight. So I want you to pick up that guitar and play. Have a good one, and all the best. Bye-bye.